The week's been good. It's been a challenging week. Obviously, Monday's coming off a performance that's not to the level we need it to be. It's confronting for some to go back and look at the detail of why. I think a lot of it we knew straight after the game, and we'll just now go to work. And we've basically put that into place on Tuesday, and now's our first real session where we get the group together as a whole, and we'll have a good hit out.
I guess going to Gold Coast, what's in your mind going forward? What are your main focuses against Gold Coast?
Look, again, this weekend or at the hub?
Yeah, this weekend.
Well, this weekend's another huge challenge, and we've seen that. Gold Coast are a very good side. They've got a lot of talent up there, and they've got a very good coach who's now got them playing a style of footy that's extremely competitive. And they've knocked off a really strong unit in West Coast. So, from our point of view, that's great. We're looking forward to that challenge, and we like the fact that they're playing some really good footy. They're young guys that have come in, are really setting the standard. For us to step up, we'll need to go again and step up and get our game to where we need it.
Sloan, is he going to be heading with
you? Well, he's definitely coming over. At this point, he'll do limited training today from a contact point of view, but he's progressing really well. And because it's an 8-day break, we're pretty confident he'll get up.
Do you reckon that he'll be playing against Gold Coast?
Yeah, we do. Look, again, we've got till Sunday, so for Sloaney to have 8 days, that was a bonus for us. He's progressing really well, and he's confident. Today will just be more management than anything.
And Jake Kelly as well?
Jake's the same. So again, concussion's a really interesting one that we don't want to take any chances with. So he's got a number of tests. I think his last test is today that he needs to pass, and he's gone through and passed all the tests to this point.
Going into the hubs, how are you feeling about it? How's the team feeling about being in the hubs and obviously with Port as well at the same hotel?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I mean, we've got a really good young group of kids that we will take up there, and we'll enjoy being around each other. It'll be interesting. For a week or so, it's going to be quite exciting. I think the challenge will come, a few weeks in, 2 or 3 weeks, if we're up there for that long. Actually, being in a hotel, it's a different environment to being able to go home. In saying that, we've spent the last couple of months living differently to what we normally do anyway. In isolation to a certain point. Not being able to go to other people's houses, so I'm hoping our group embrace it, and we really enjoy it up there.
Luke was saying earlier this week that he thinks it could be a really positive thing, and that it could bring the team together even more and bond to everyone. Do you think that might be the case?
Yeah, well, I mean, you hope so, and that's the reason why we do get-togethers, and we'll travel in pre-season. We'll head to other states to do training camps. And that's the reason why clubs do it, is for that bonding experience, to spend time together that you wouldn't do if you're at home. Most guys go back to their house at night and spend time with families, and those that don't will often go home to their own house anyway. So it's the bonus we get, is the time that we get to spend together when we're not training football or doing weights and strength. It's that time where we're just socially being together.
Is there anything else that you want to come out of the hub period?
We want to continue to develop now. We'll do that by getting around each other. We'll do that by playing a certain style of footy that we're looking to get to. We're not there yet, and we're not hiding from that. We've got work to do, but we're confident. You're never that far away. We're confident we'll turn that around pretty quickly.
And obviously with SA, we've got the restrictions lifted for people coming in here. Do you know, before you get on the plane, do you know anything about a deal with Queensland, about whether you might be able to come back here?
I'm not an expert on it. I tried to be a couple of months ago, and I got a lot of stuff wrong. Look, we're flexible, and we understand that at this point there's no set date that we're coming back. There is an approximate date that we believe borders there may be some movement on borders as far as getting back into SA without quarantine, but nothing's a lock. So we're flexible, as I said. We'll go over there, and we just look forward to playing more games of footy.
And are there specific restrictions for you guys, or has that kind of been a bit relaxed with the hubs in terms of the social distancing, what you're allowed to do, getting out playing golf or surfing?
There's been a little bit more flexibility in it, but there's still social distancing rules. I mean, we're still going to do whatever we can to protect the community and each other. But there are some things coming in now where golf's an option with, again, social distancing rules. I think in pairs, There's the ability to get down to the beach and surf now rather than just recovery. So a few small changes, but we won't be going and sitting in restaurants or cafes. That's still something that, from an AFL point of view, we're not doing that.
And the players, any of the players expressed that they might bring their families over with them. What's the talk there?
Well, look, not at this point, but there is the option after a few weeks to investigate that and have a look into it. Most of our players were keen to get over there and go to work, but understanding that maybe in a few weeks, once we've sort of seen the landscape, checked out the hotel and what it actually looks like, if it's family appropriate, then I think some of the guys may look at getting their partners over and family.
And do you know what the deal is with supporters and fans going over? Will it be a stand filled with Gold Coast Sun fans, or can some of the fans come over?
Well, I know the rules over there are they can have around 2,000 or thereabouts. So there will be some people in the stands. We'd love for Crow supporters to get over there, or some of our Crow supporters from Queensland get out to the game. But at this point, we don't know what that mix will be.
And Matt Rowell, are you going to do anything specifically to
Stop him. Hopefully, look, he's a fantastic player. I mean, to come in first year as he have and perform. I mean, he was one of the best players in the comp on the weekend. If you look at the numbers and the way he performed, so that's a great challenge. And we'll talk to our young guys and even some of our senior mids about the best way to go about preventing him doing it again.
There's been a bit of discussion in the media and with Drew and other people on radio. I guess, how do you take their criticism of the Crows and the team and what's going on?
Which ones?
I guess just the discussions on radio just about the performance in the showdown and how things going forward. Is it, I guess, what are your reactions to that?
I think everyone's entitled to their opinion, so I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. We have work to do, and we're not hiding from the fact that the team's performance on Saturday night wasn't at the level. So I don't have an issue with people's opinions. I think that's fine. We'll continue to go to work. We know we've got to get better, and that's really our focus at this point.
And naming the team, will that be something we'll be doing this afternoon?
Probably not until Friday. We've obviously got that extra day playing on Sunday, so we'll have a look today at how training goes. As we said, we've got a couple of guys that we still have to wait on. But at this point, we're looking into what it does look like. We just won't lock that away until tomorrow.